What's up, Motown's Wrestling Group? I am the president of the Motown's Wrestling Group, Tony Motown Allen, and we're here with another Motown's Wrestling review where we're going to be reviewing Backlash. So we have 5 matches on this card. Pretty decent show and everything. I definitely enjoyed it, but let's kind of break this down one match at a time, okay? First off, we have a Fatal 4-Way featuring Jacob Fatu versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre versus L.A. Knight. Yeah! Honestly, this was a pretty good match. I did enjoy it. I thought LA Knight looked really good, especially early on in the match. I mean, everything that he was doing, he had some, like, his stuff looked crisp. I did like how he was doing. Drew McIntyre, I'm not a huge fan of his though, but I thought he really kind of showed up and showed out in this match as well too. But Solo came out, and actually in the first match of the night, we had my moment of the night, and that was when Matanza from Lucha Underground, Jeff Cobb, made his debut, helped Jacob Fatu get the win. Jacob Fatu is a beast. All gas, no brakes. So Jacob gets the win. It's a Fatal 4-Way. I'm not a big fan of Fatal 4-Ways or triple threats though, but I thought that did this one well. I gave this one a B+. Then we move on to the next match. Oh, and by the way, and if you saw my predictions on the SmackDown review, no, I did pick Jacob Fatu to win that match. I also picked Laura Valkyria to win the next match, which was Laura Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. That fucking bitch, Becky. Really didn't give a fuck about this match at all. It did nothing for me. I don't care about either one of these ladies. I'm just happy that Becky didn't show up. I thought that Bayley was gonna come out and help Becky win, but there was no Bayley, so I'm not really sure what the hell they're doing with Bayley. They have her in the storyline, but they don't have her. So I gave this a D. D because I just didn't care at all. Next matchup. Penta. Mero. Take it on. Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom. Really, really good match, to be honest with you. And I am so proud of Dominic Mysterio. Some of the moves that he's doing are looking better. They're looking crisp. He's looking like the real deal. I mean, this kid is carrying on, as he said at WrestleMania, he's carrying on 2 family legacies between the Mysterios and the Guerreros and everything. And honestly, Dom, you're making both of them, like, proud. Penta's cool as fuck, though. Smooth as hell in the ring. These two actually, like, clicked well and everything. They used the Judgment Day, which was good because you kept Penta looking good because it was ultimately like a 4-on-1. Everybody from Judgment Day was getting kicked out. It looked like Finn Balor was not really trying to help Dom, but messing stuff up. And then Mr. Americano, Chad Gable, helps Dirty Dom get the win. This was my favorite match of the night. I thought this was the match of the night. I gave this one an A-. Next up, Gunther versus Pat McAfee. And what I thought was going to be a bloodbath. I picked Gunther to basically completely destroy Pat McAfee. Gunther is the real deal. Like, he is the ring general. Like, he controlled this match from beginning to end. You could tell he called this match the way he did. I mean, this was the Gunther show. Pat, love him to death. Love Pat McAfee. Excellent commentator. He looked rusty. He looked like, I know he's not a full-time wrestler. I know he hasn't done this in a while, though, but it looked it. Like, even Michael Cole pointed out, and I think, like, it was so obvious that he was winded and kind of out of shape that they had to even acknowledge it on commentary and how he looked winded. I like the match. I like the storytelling, the psychology, and in my opinion, was really good. The execution was a little sloppy in my opinion on Pat McAfee. On one hand, I don't want to hold it against him because he's not a legit full-time wrestler, but we have other celebrities that are doing it and doing it better. Like, Pat looked sloppy. Like, there was times in there, like, it looked like he almost tripped before. Like I say, he just looked, like, tired. It wasn't a great performance by McAfee, but I think it could have been a lot worse if he wasn't wrestling Gunther, because I think Gunther really did everything he could to hide a lot of that stuff. Gunther really carried the match, and then he also made Pat McAfee look like a legit tough guy. Even showed him some respect at the end and everything, though. But this match did have my tap out moment of the night, which was the sloppiness of Pat McAfee and him just looking winded out there. I mean, there wasn't a lot of bad stuff in the card, but if I had to pick up on the pay-per-view, but if I had to pick a tap out, that'd be it. This match got a C for me. And then that brings us to the main event. The hometown boy, Randy Orton, versus John Cena. And I love this match. I honestly love this match. Even with all the extracurricular stuff, knocking the referees out and everything, I absolutely love this match. I love these two in the ring. We haven't had them in the ring together in quite some time, and it was great to see it on last night. It made me want to see them two wrestle again, and in all honesty, the way the match ended, you could run this back again, though. Randy Orton is the best wrestler in the WWE today. I mean, like, the ring general is the shit, but Randy Orton is still the best in-ring worker, in my opinion. I mean, just the way that he was doing stuff, teasing the punt kicks. God, I hope he connects with somebody's head soon. RKO's everywhere. John Cena hitting the AAs, and I like how they did all the finishers. Like, Marcus always bring up when I used to do the podcast with them, like, he doesn't like how finishers not finishers anymore because everybody's kicking out of them, and he's so right, though. But we didn't get that. Like, we getting finishers, and nobody's kicking out of finishers because no rest. So they position it where you're hitting these finishers, and there's just nobody to make the pin. So nobody's finishers really looking weak because nobody's kicking out of it. It's just nobody's there to count. I really enjoyed that. Nick Aldis ate an RKO, and rightfully so. You have two referees knocked out. Nick Aldis come out with a bunch of motherfuckers. You couldn't bring one referee with you? Really? You bring everybody but a ref. Jesus Christ. You could have put a ref shirt on one of the guys that you had out there. You could put a ref shirt on Jamie Noble and told him to fucking make the count. But you act like you're trying to, like, get a referee to make the count. Dude, that's on you. You bring everybody but what you needed, though. So that kind of pissed me off. And I'm happy that every single one of them got an RKO and every single one of them deserved it. But the match itself, I gave a B+. I mean, I really did enjoy it. I think it did serve its purpose. You had John Cena. Realistically, his title reign wasn't going to end right now. And I did pick John Cena to win. The last match, I did pick Gunther, of course. Like, honestly, I was kind of surprised, kind of happy. I mean, yeah, all my predictions came true, though. But I'm not sure how your guys' predictions went. Like, did everybody do well on this? And was the pay-per-view just that predictable? Because sometimes when I do these predictions and everything happens, then I start to kind of like think like, okay, was how creative were they, or was all this really like just that predictable? So tell me what you think. Like the video, please. Leave your comments below and share your thoughts. What did you think of the pay-per-view itself? What did you think of the matches? Like, do you agree with me? Disagree? I don't mind. Leave your comments and everything on. If you're watching this in Motown's Wrestling Group, thank you. If you're watching it in a different platform, make sure you join the Motown's Wrestling Group on Facebook. So that's it for now, and looking forward to Raw on Monday.